he was browsing a website that has to do with Illuminati and all of those Freemasons. There was a point they told him that if you want to be part of us, click this. The guy was just moving and clicking. He said suddenly there was a change of the atmosphere in his room. Buy books. And the books here we're talking about e-books on internet. There, somebody can study his way into magic. Study his way into some level of spiritual operations as a craft, as a skill. That's why when you see Bible is a spiritual book. These guys, one of the things they have to bring was books, because the intelligence of the spirits were captured in the book. And that's why the Bible contains intelligence of spirits. Now the Spirit of God. Isaiah 47 verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. These guys, they have some major wisdom and knowledge. We are going to see later that even Lucifer was able to operate by wisdom, although was corrupted one. What several Christians are doing that, oh Lord, bless me, oh Lord, help me, instead of asking for intelligence. These guys, they were not just operating in magic, they were not just magicians. They had books that contains intelligence of spirits. Because the guy was driving us back home. This guy was I recognize the guy's face. The guy was my secondary school mate. And the guy said that there's a girl was toasting. The girl was doing like this. I said, okay. Now the guy now had birthday. He said that day, he went and caused rain. He made sure rain spoiled the girl's birthday. This was my classmate. I was listening to him. And it's not Elijah. The guy, he said he caused rain. He was just talking normally. Like me, I was like, talk to me about it. Because I want to hear what he's saying. I was dazed. The guy said that his boss that taught him. Because in that land, his boss could thwart his plan. If you want to cause rain, his boss. So he went elsewhere to learn another secret and asked the one his boss taught him. So his boss want to stop it. He too. His boss, he said, what are you doing? He said, oh, God, leave me on this game. The guy knew the thing. It's not guesswork. And I'm beginning to wonder, what do we know? What really do we know? Do we know things? And sometimes it's like this our faith, huh? It looks as though it's something about where is anywhere below face. You just try something that either it works or not. It's like the matter of luck. And then intelligence in this kingdom. That you know that if you apply this, it will work. If you apply this, it will work. What exactly do we know? Ask your neighbor, what do you know that works? Me personally, I'm concerned about this thing. There is a craft for things. There's a craft for realms of the spirit. You shall know the truth. John 8:32. And the truth shall make you. You shall know. Exodus 35 verse 30. And Moses said unto the children of Israel, see, the Lord had called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, and of the tribe of Judah. And he had filled him with the Spirit of God, in wisdom, in understanding. I explained like the seven spirits of God now. According to what was written in Isaiah chapter 11 verse 2, the Spirit of God, that according to what was written about Jesus, according to what was written about Daniel, that was what was at work in this guy. The spirit of understanding, the spirit of knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship. If the guy start weaving today, you would think he got it by spirit. It was spirit that taught him how to weave, workmanship. And you still got to see what the guy was doing. Verse 32. You said, and to devise curious works, to work in gold, in silver, in brass. Is it sculptor they call these guys? Or goldsmith? What do they call these kind of guys? Goldsmith. I think they're the one that are in charge of jewelries and all of this stuff. These jewelries, what they do? They carve jewelries and all of that. See, let me tell you, if you don't have the spirit, you don't have it. After carving one jewelry, inspiration don't finish. Because will you just be carving one style forever? You are changing clothes. You don't know. You can sew clothes. But your problem is that can you get styles? Can you get styles? All that you just go online. But can you sit down? But this speaking in tongues that we are doing is not just for speaking in tongues. This speaking in tongues is supposed to help our normal, personal, practical lives. That you are going to the place of prayer. He said, since the day you set your heart to seek understanding, Daniel, 21 days, what the guy went for on fast is understanding. Later, he now said that I Daniel understood by books, but there were prayers that were ongoing before he could even harvest some revelation from the book. So you want to go to school where you carve golds, great jewelries, but this guy, he has it by spirit. There's a spirit that is speaking to this guy. There's a spirit that speaks to this guy. You are the only one that is using common sense. There's a spirit that is talking to this guy. Go to the next one. And in the cutting of stones. So when you see the pillar that these guys, Bezalels, you just like, this Bezalels work. This Bezalels work. If the guy carve pillar, because as a matter of fact, God has to give someone the spirit of wisdom to build his tabernacle in case you build nonsense for him. God has someone to do decoration. You can't differentiate. Is it for the kingdom of God or for shrine? You can't. There is no touch of excellence. There was a time we have to sow a seed to a ministry that has their excellence is top notch. I was in that ministry when I saw the excellence. I knew that this thing is a spirit. We have to sow seed though. The measure of excellence we enjoy here, there's a seed behind it too. The spirit thing. If not, you will sit down, the only thing your brain will generate is something that is not beautiful. The spirit now, carving, and in the carving of woods, to make all manner of cunning works. And he had put in his heart that what? He may teach. Someone said that he may teach. That he may teach. The guy has a spirit of teaching. If the guy teaches you, understand. All his learners are doing well because he knows how to transfer through teachings. Someone say, I don't know, anytime I teach, people don't understand. People don't understand. You better ask for the spirit. Because the more you talk, the more people get confused. Is a spirit to teach. Both he and Aholiab, the son of Ahisamach of the tribe of Dan. Verse 5. Then had he filled with wisdom of heart to work all manner of work, of the engraver, and of the cunning workman, and of the embroiderer, in blue and in purple, in scarlet. These guys are like decorators. And in a fine linen, and of the weaver, even of them that do any work, and of these guys are very good. Have you ever wondered how they design the clothes you are wearing? Look at the designs. Look at the clothes now. Look at the clothes. And it's probably that this is one. How he even came up with this, only God knows. Yeah. God is yesterday. Amazing. See, simple and creative. The lady that designed the logo for Nick, isn't it, or Nike? That's like this. Lines. They say she was paid heavily for 2 lines. You go and draw now. If they give you logo for Nike, that 2 lines, do you know what it represents? It's not about the 2 lines, it's about the story behind it. It represents flight. It's not how people run. Land. She sat down and said, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? She asked me to design a logo for a multinational organization. And all she did was, I gave it to them. I said, wow, this represents flight. Millions of dollars. If you don't have that inspiration, you will sit with it. You may end up drawing a show. School cannot give you this. It's by the Spirit. By the Spirit.